Mark moved in with me on the 4th of April 2011. It was really lovely to live with Mark. Mark was a wonderful person and a wonderful best friend and partner. We were very good for each other. We were there for each other in good times and in bad times. So when one of us was down, the other one would say, "Oh, come on, you need to find the strength to deal with this." 2022, Mark died. When Mark died, my world ended. The time just froze. I just couldn't concentrate on anything. I was just like focused on what happened and like why, and nothing seemed important anymore. And then I had another lot of grief out in front of me, because 2 or 3 months later, my social worker approached me and she said, "Sal, you're going to have to move out of this house because they want to put someone else in." Also, the landlord said, "We're going to end the lease on the house next year." And I thought, I've just lost my partner. Like, what are you all thinking? Don't you care what I'm going through? You know the circumstances, what I'm facing. It made me feel like there was nothing in my life what I had left. I just felt out of control. Like loads of other people were in control, but I wasn't in control over anything. And it made me feel like I couldn't even grieve over the loss what I just suffered. My mental health, my physical health was just gone downhill. I started bidding for other properties. I was on band C, so even though I'd been told that I had to move from where I lived for a very, 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 very long time, they obviously didn't think it was a priority. So I wasn't getting anywhere with that. My doctors wrote me a doctor's note to let them know about my anxieties. Eventually, they put a priority to A, but then the neighbour who lived next door passed away. So then I was offered next door. I didn't really want to take next door. Living next door isn't ideal. I thought, well, I haven't really got any choice. It's just been really heartbreaking for me and really stressful and really overwhelming. Every time I go out the front door, I see the house. Every time I walk back home from anywhere, I see the house. And I just feel so lost. Well, there were so many happy memories there. So it's not just a house, it was a home. It's a combined grief of losing my partner and losing my home. And I wouldn't want anyone else to go through what I've been through. Because of my autism, I feel it more intensely, mentally and physically. I wasn't given time to process what had happened, deal with losing the house, deal with my grief over losing Mark. I just felt like it was all on their terms and they weren't thinking about me or about my situation. I think the people who make these decisions should walk in our shoes once in a while, have more compassion and empathy for the people that are going through these situations. One day they might be in our shoes,